this shit? What's up, fight fans? I'm the Atari ET game of mixed martial arts, Tommy Toehold, overhyped and left in a landfill in the middle of the desert. We're fucking back! You didn't think we would be, but we are. A little later than I would have liked, but fuck it, here we go. Your big story today is JBJ and Francis Ngannou isn't gonna fucking happen, guys. John live tweeted the train wreck of his negotiations. The UFC's never gonna pay for that shit. This is literally a crime reporting crime. I know I may have done things, but now I'm reporting them. I have done literally everything right besides that stuff we're talking about. I have to sit here with this USADA guy behind me, watching me take a piss 17 times a day. You piss 17 times a day? Yes. And I'm literally the greatest champion in the history of mixed martial arts, and they can't give me a little bit of extra fucking cash to fight the biggest, scariest motherfucker that's ever lived, even though I would literally kill him, and he's actually just a big old mouse. A big old mouse? What does that even mean, John? You know, like he's a giant mouse that's like Mickey? No, like, you know, a mouse is like scared of shit. It's scared because it's small and there are larger predators. Do you think a giant fucking mouse is gonna run away from you, John? Look, whatever, DX suck it, okay? Nobody fucking cares about my stupid mouse analogy. They're pissed that the fight isn't gonna happen and that I didn't get paid the money I deserve. Everybody thought I was gonna get my ass kicked. This was their chance to see it, which was totally not going to happen, but it's what they thought, and now I'll never get a million buy pay-per-view. Fuck. Anything else, John? Daniel, really quickly, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you're on a beach somewhere and somebody hands you a tropical drink and there's a crowd of people cheering for you and saying how great you are. Now open your eyes. I beat you twice, pussy. Okay. Francis, anything to add to this? This sucks. Yesterday I mentioned that Henry Cejudo retired and then unretired. His manager said he's not walking away. What is the scoop, your cringiness? The scoop is I want more money, but nobody cares about anything in this sport besides Conor McGregor and people that fight Conor McGregor. So nobody cares if you're Triple C. Nobody cares if you're Quad C. That was gonna be my next name. What if you'd have won 5? We hadn't, I don't know, I haven't thought about that yet, but Quad C, fucking Deca C, it doesn't matter. If you're not a pay-per-view attraction, you're not getting shit. And since pay-per-view doesn't exist anymore, I'm fucked. So if you'd kindly pay me, or I'm gonna go do what all fighters do that don't get paid, I'm gonna start a Twitch stream, and you know it will be the cringiest shit you've ever seen. Think about what you're about to unleash on the world, UFC. Tony and Habib, as I mentioned, is dead and gone like Harambe memes. Let's talk to the man that ruined it for everyone. Justin, your face didn't look like that after the fight. Are you alright, man? If I don't get the living shit beat out of me every 3 or 4 days, I can't survive. It's the damage that makes me more powerful. That's a fucked up superpower. Yeah, it's like Superman with the sun, if the sun beat the fucking shit out of you. Weird, man. So you kind of fucked up the biggest fight of all time. How you feeling about that? I feel pretty great. Habib's next, so long as Conor doesn't steal my spot, like he's probably gonna do, but you know what? What the fuck can you do? I just want to punch people. Yeah, nothing. There's literally nothing anyone can do to stop Conor. Well, man, I gotta say, your strategy in the cage has changed a lot. You're no longer actively seeking out CTE. What caused the change? Well, as it turns out, you don't actually have to get punched back for every punch. I always thought that was a rule. So, once they told me that wasn't the rule, I was able to, now I'm good. Keep that chin tucked, interim champ. We'll talk again soon. The Reem turned 40 this week in other amazing news. Goddamn, Reem, how are you 40? It feels like you should both be 60 and 20 at the same time. I can't fucking figure you out. That's because the Reem is timeless. Because I'm the Reem. Are you at a nightclub? That's not very good social distancing. There's nobody here. I bought the whole place, and I've just been dancing by myself to vaporwave music and occasionally kicking something really hard. I just had a horse meat cake. It's been a good birthday. Happy birthday, you giant, awesome son of a motherfucker. Well, guys, that's all I got today. Nate, hit him with some shout-outs. See you next week, fight fans. Hey, real quick, shout out to the Patreon homies. Jacob Thayden for making the best big thousand I've ever had. William Macon for never wearing shorts no matter how hot it's outside. Guillermo Lizarraga for being able to instantly transition into Pizza Hut. Bernie Mucitelli for beating Castlevania 2 without a strategy guide. Alex Willingham for not buying alien invasion insurance. That shit's a scam. Ted Voltman for categorizing every way he's a motherfucking gangster in alphabetical order. Vincent Vega for figuring out the end of the client before the second act. Lee Downs for always checking his blind spot before he merges lanes. Hugh Mann for knowing about nature and animals and shit. Jeremy Dusing for buying my 2000 Honda Accord. Ryder Rice for just taking the villagers' houses in Minecraft. Fuck building shit. James Ultimate Savage for never tweeting he wants to see the Snyder Cut. Johan Petersson for cosplaying as Judge Dredd at Comic-Con last year. Bert Stapelkovich for secretly being a pool shark like Uncle Phil. Danny Aiello Jr. for establishing the Danny Aiello Jr. School of fucking people up. Charlie Rock 129 for never trying to kill my cousin. Steven Swann for bringing to my attention my smoke detectors were outdated and need replacements. Jacob Green for only ever swimming in rivers that go east to west. Shecky Palermo for giving Tony Ferguson that baseball he had at that one press conference. Ted Salad for creating Windows 95. Handmade Sauce for also making incredible handmade pie. Hardjock Jagpaul for being the leader of the Rockefeller team. Ben Askren Superfan Greg Clodfelter for arguing in favor of more nunchucks in the workplace. 94 Honda for calling dogs what they really are. Nice, lovable, stupid wolves. Luigi P for being the only person that ever photographed Spider-Man. And TJ O'Connor for never believing for a second that Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Charlie Factory was a good man. Fuck that motherfucker. What?